From the 12th chapter of the book of Luke, the Bible says, "To whom much is given, much is required." That is my drive behind the dream. I would like to share with you the names of a few truly great men. You will not see their names inscribed within the annals of history, nor will you ever see statues erected in their honor. Nevertheless, these men have worked tirelessly to provide for my future, and I am eternally indebted to them. Jesse James, my great-great-grandfather. He was born a slave in the heart of South Carolina in 1860. Folks, that's only 5 generations of people. 5 generations ago, African Americans were entrenched in slavery. He went on to do many great things in his lifetime, but he was denied the basic opportunity of education. Nathan James is my great-grandfather. Born in 1900, he worked as a farm laborer, but when he turned 18, 2 years older than I am now, he enlisted to fight in World War I. And despite his willingness to serve his country, he was denied opportunities because of the color of his skin. He suffered many indignities and never got an opportunity to cast a vote in the country that he was willing to die for. But my great-grandfather's faith in God was strong, and he worked hard so that his own children could have a better life. Lawrence Campbell is my grandfather. When he was a young man, he was a dedicated scholar. He studied classical books, music, and art at Palmetto High School, an all-black high school located in South Carolina, where he graduated second in his class while working odd jobs to support his mother and his family. His dream was to study architecture and enter into the field professionally. However, his family could not afford to send him to the college of his dreams, North Carolina A&T. So he applied and was accepted at a large university in South Carolina. And they did indeed accept him until they discovered he was African American and subsequently denied his application. My grandfather became an entrepreneur and was well respected in his community. And he was able to send 3 of his children, including my mother, to college before he died. But he never got to experience that basic opportunity. I have never had the opportunity to meet any of these great men. They all passed away before I was even born. But my parents have made sure to keep their legacies alive, and I know today that I am the culmination of many generations of great men who strive to make life better for each generation that would come after them. Each man fought in his own way to move those who would come after them further up the ladder of success. And I am blessed that I have the ability to pursue the desires of my heart through education. And I know today that their struggles were not in vain. The names Jesse James, Nathan James, and Lawrence Campbell may never be revered by men. Their names will not be written in the history books. They will receive no fame, no applause, and no accolades. But every day I will honor their names by pursuing an education and standing on their shoulders to make a way for future generations. And I will never, ever forget how much effort by others it took to get me to this point. And I thank God for them and their sacrifices. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said that he was working for a day when his children would not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. That was a goal that that he struggled for, was jailed for, and ultimately died for. I believe that that is also the goal for which my predecessors lived and died too. The most amazing thing about Dr. King's sacrifice was his selflessness. He said that he may not make it to the mountaintop to enjoy the benefits that he strived his entire life to see. And sure enough, he met his fate atop a balcony one fateful Alabama evening and never saw the culmination of the civil rights movement. But like Dr. King, like my predecessors, he saw past his own circumstance and his own needs to lay the foundations for all of the freedoms we enjoy today. And as an African American, I am grateful for that. Winning this scholarship from Life-Changing Christian Fellowship Church would mean so much to me because it would honor my own family's legacy as well as the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Being able to pursue an education at the college of my choice based on my work in school and my contributions to my community rather than the color of my skin is of great significance, greater than my accomplishments as an individual. It is the realization of a dream that my ancestors and many others have worked over many decades to make happen, and today I am grateful. Thank you.